poison ivy, itching like crazy. Yeah, red and itchy too. Yes, I am. Poison ivy, man, sucks. No. And poison ivy. Itching like crazy, man. Can't sleep. Had a dream. I'm gonna share with y'all. Raining here. We talk about meltology. Today we're gonna talk about poison ivy and this dream and this little thing I wrote. So if you wanna stick around, I'll share with y'all. Just a brickhead in the melt, sharing a thought. So anyway, I am Red Brick Bob. I host Red Brick Channel, and I also host the Black Mirror Walker channel. So I am Black Mirror Walker. They call me Chief on there because I've been talking about Chief Joseph and much more, and it was much more extensive when I had my Robert News, because I talked about Chief Joseph a lot. I didn't have a channel like that, and those people who didn't want the world to see, the Naziers, are the Nazis, and took that channel away from me. So we're on the Red Brick channel tonight, and we're just going to oh, what's up there, Patricia? Yes, it sucks. What's up, Desmond Anthony? Red bricks to you. Anyway, I'm just sharing something real quick. A little bit about meltology we'll talk about, because if you look at the wounds of the poison ivy itself, how they fester up like what we call volcanoes today and ooze out the oil. Well, I had my dream. My dream is different than what I've written up here. I wrote something today just a little while ago, and I'm going to share it with everybody. So in the Black Mirror, just to change it up a little bit, you know what I mean? Yeah, you do good stuff, Desmond. That's why I do. I love people who are real and talk real stuff, you know what I mean? And I don't know, I think you could just... Anyway, everybody, all the Red Brick people should support one another big time. So anyway, hey, we're going to get right back to meltology, but I want to share this real quick. And I call it pleasure and pain, okay? So here it goes. I wrote this just a little while ago. In a forest deep where shadows play, a lost soul wandered far astray. Amidst the trees a man did roam, his heart ached, seeking a home. The woods, a labyrinth of ancient trees, whispered secrets in the gentle breeze. He treaded softly on the mossy floor, yearning for something more. Beneath the moonlit canopy's embrace, he stumbled upon a sacred space. A poison ivy vine, deceptively fair, its beauty masked the danger there. Weary and worn, he laid his head upon the vine, a makeshift bed. In dreams he drifted far away, where pleasure and pain intertwined and swayed. Within his slumber, silken dance, the vine began its seductive trance. Its leaves caressed its tendrils wound, ensnaring his senses tightly bound. In dreams he felt both pleasure and pain. A bitter-sweet alluring chain. The vine's embrace, a beguiling art, tangled desires that played their part. As dawn broke through the forest crest, he awoke, his heart pounding in his chest. Bitter-sweet emotions swept him whole, a longing for both body and soul. For in his dreams the vine had weaved a spell that left him both deceived. Pleasure and pain now intertwined, in his heart a memory enshrined. Lost in the woods, his journey anew, haunted by dreams both vivid and true, a lesson learned beneath moon's gleam, bittersweet moments, a forest stream. There it is, folks. Red Brick Bob. In the realm, in the melt, afflicted by poison ivy, and I had a dream. And in this dream, that's what I just read that from, just what I just created in Black Mirror Walker, my Black Mirror Walker channel. So, pleasure and pain. So what I could do here is, we don't need that no more, but I'll just leave that up for right now because it sucks bandwidth. So here we are in the chat, and to those who stop by and say hello, there's like Desmond, Patricia Stanton, here again, Desmond Anthony. Follow that guy on his channel. He's talking about meltology, and he shows you stuff, and he does some really cool memes. Really cool memes. I like art, man. And we live on a big palette crime scene melted art world, man, don't we? Beguiling, wild, you know. Oh, we got Mickey Ray in the house. Just showed up too. What's up, Mickey Ray? What's going down? So we got Mickey Ray stopped by. Let's see if I can snap this to the screen a little bit better than how it's sitting right now. Okay, so that's my window capture. Let me transform and just fit it to the screen. There, a little bit better. I'll get some of that white out there so we can see that better. Or maybe I'm going to just say stretch it to the screen. Stretch it to the screen, and then I can just pull this up and it stretches a little bit better, but just, so we can see more of what's going on in the chat. Yo, Mickey Ray, good to see you, brother. So we got a couple people. I think, usually nobody shows up, so I didn't expect no one. I just, you ever urge to just do something? Maybe it's just because I'm bored and I want to do something. I can't sleep. But poison ivy, it's something else, man. I woke from this dream, and you just heard what I read and what I wrote. Oh, you having a great night? Nice, beautiful. I'm still having a good night as well. I mean, I'm just afflicted with some, like right now, for the last hour and a half, I've been resisting scratching because I woke myself up from scratching. Unlike what I wrote, the dream was a little bit different. I didn't want to put no crazy stuff out there. In my dream, it was much more crazy, It was like this vine wrapped around me, right? And I was in the woods, and I don't know why I was in the woods. Probably just to get poison ivy. Anyway, because I was up north helping my brother. The break wall, the seawall from the river. I was removing all the little trees and stuff, and the poison ivy, and she got me, and then she showed up in my dream. So, in the dream, it's like it's seducing me, and it's a plant seducing me, like you were in the Garden of Eden or something weird, you know what I mean? And then my arms started itching and my legs started itching. And when I itched them, it felt like sheer pleasure like an orgasm from heaven or something, man. It was just unbelievable. So I was doing that in my dream, and I just kept doing it in my dream, and my arms were bleeding, and my arms were all terrible, my legs were terrible and bleeding. But I woke up, my arms were bleeding a little bit, my left arm, because I was scratching with my right arm, and I stopped myself, but I felt the transition from the dream to this reality, and it was a real pleasure, because I can't explain it, it's just unbelievable. And I don't know, I couldn't think about nothing for a while other than that. I wrote 2-3 different poems about poison ivy today, and that I published today. I didn't publish my other one because it's just a little too dark or something, I don't know. But anyway, maybe I'll publish another one. But usually I would do this on Black Mirror, not Red Brick's channel. But I was too lazy to switch over. You gotta get your code for there and blah 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 and all that stuff. Yeah, I've had poison oak before there, Mickey Ray. So ain't no joke either. Man, I'm telling you what, folks, when I was on the slope of the bank of that river, removing that poison ivy, I was covered pretty good, but there was a little section that obviously got into where my shoes and socks are, and then penetrated through my jogging pants when I kneeled down. But when I stood back up and pulled the vine, threw it in the river, I felt when the oils went into, because I was sweating pretty good, it was hot, when the oils went into my skin, it felt electric in 2 spots, and those are the 2 worst spots on my leg, and it blew me away. It blew me away that I felt this electric shock from this plant that produces what we call histamine in your pore and destroys it. Like, if you look at it with a scope, microscope at that poison ivy, it looks just like our melted world, You look at your skin, it's this grid pattern, and you see this nipple forming, man. It looks just like a little breast with a nipple on top, and then oil oozes out of it, and it spreads around, and it pussifies and starts deteriorating flesh and causing problems, and it's just, oh man, it's just wild. But anyway, thanks, Mickey Ray. He says, well written. Yeah, a lot of people, since I've been growing up, say that I write real well, that I should have been a writer and so forth, but we're all writers. We all got a story to tell. There it is. Hey, Solid Rock, my man. I'm telling you what, I wish you were around or closer, man, because I would have got you a couple times this week to show you a couple things that look like frickin' skulls, dude. So I got a big-ass tooth in my room. I think I showed you that anyway, and I've seen this video that's produced by PBS and then the one by Israel. They give you on Google Earth, so you can go there. Just I forget the name of the town I was, but when they show you the town, they show you this melted building, and then where the melted building is this huge rock. It looks just like a skull, and I looked all through it, and it don't look like no brick line patterns in it. And that's one of the first, and I saved the picture, so I was going to do a video about that too, but it could be building still, because I don't know. I'd love to go there and see this, but they put it in our face for a reason. So anyway, so I know I've seen the news a little bit. How about the rest of you? Did you see the news about Hawaii? The monuments all burned down, melted, right? They're all melted again. These people who augment the weather should be held accountable for murder. What do you guys think? Because that's what happened. That's man tampering and augmenting the weather. Period. No wildfires melt shit. Okay, wildfires don't melt shit. They created all that shit. The chemtrails evidence everywhere, from New Zealand to Pontiac, Michigan, from the international airport right here. They're just doing that off the Great Lakes, putting these chemtrails in the sky, screwing up our weather, screwing up our lives in this world. So, even in the Bible it talks about God's got to come early, because if he don't, some fools will kill off all flesh with their plans and what they're doing. So it's written, and we see it happening before us, and they'll call you a conspiracy theorist. Ain't that a trip? So yeah. The other day when I was traveling up north, there, Solid Rock, Robert, I seen those clouds in the sky. They were just humongous, man. If you could have unleashed the sky, it would have flooded America. If you could unleash the sky in that one pull, just one pull of the sky that was over above us here in Michigan and the northern United States, it would have flooded the world, man. That's how it looked. That's how huge those clouds were, and some dark, ugly ones. Yep, the dew weapon. Yep. Even in old movies, we hear the narrative of this. Don't have me have the sky fall down on you. So they just wanted to put that in the old movies. No, because it's an old recipe. An old recipe of using war. Look, we have all different evidence all over this realm of people that have the ability to fly before the Wright brothers and so forth. But we don't talk about. Oh, they had depictions of flying on these what we call pyramids today, in different buildings for that matter. You know, we have a building that looks like a lion, where from the writings inside the building and the pictures, the pictorials that were carved and painted on these walls, showed that all women lived in this thing, and just weird stuff, you know. So we have so many things that we don't know that they've hidden from us. You can share your video. Whitetail, I guess I can't share my video. If you don't want to listen, that's fine. We put the first time they wiped everybody. Hey, put a link down there, right there. We'll all watch your video right now, Whitehall. Give me a link and we'll put it up now. We will all watch it. Hey, Whitehall. That'd give us something to do. I ain't doing nothing. If it's about meltology, come on now. let's put it up in the air. I'm always up for learning. And if you got some evidence, let's do it. Just like Robert. Robert and I kicked it before. You know, he is a busy man, picking up all the meltification everywhere and trying to put the pieces together. What's what? Some people think he's crazy. That's okay. Reality is far crazier than fiction, and we've been given fiction, and now we have people trying to give us truth and sort through it, and it makes them look crazy and fictional, and yet they're not. He's just a regular Joe trying to live in his realm, trying to raise a boy, and stumbled on the truth. You know what, Robert? I seen that video you had of that pig of stone. So, pretty freaking interesting. Just like PBS has this commentary about the salt lakes and so forth, that these animals petrify, as a result of the water. And yet, they're in the water today, and they're not petrifying, right? So their narrative is bullshit. Sure, Stone pig still smells like bacon. Good answer. Where did you post it? Where did you post it there? Where? Well, go get your link there and dump it in the chat. There, Whitehall 7. Get the link and dump it right in the chat. And I will copy and paste it, open it up, and stream it through here for all of us to watch right now. Y'all mind? And then Robert could show us a pig. He can go in, upload it to whatever HTML, whatever website he has, get the link where he can view it and share it with us, and we'll look at this pig. So I think I'm going to have bacon for breakfast here in about 5 hours. Sounds good. Okay, you know what I'll do in the meantime? I'm going to go, I'll look whitetail 7. Okay, I'm going to go to whitetail 7. We go. Now we gotta first get to, we gotta close some of this shit up. Okay. We're gonna open up. We'll go find you then. We'll go find you, brother. Whitetail. Let's see if we can find whitetail. And we see, he said we didn't wanna. So here we go. Wow, that's opening up. What's going? So right. So let's see. Whitetail, right? Oh, there was a number behind it too. Whitetail what? Whitetail 7. Okay, we're gonna look for whitetail 7. Here we go. Just posted this. Oh, pardon me. It's a lady. My bad. I'm sorry, ma'am. Okay, she just posted it, so we're gonna show you where we're at right now. We're at whitetail, and so we got whitetail up, and here we go, whitetail. We're gonna open something up here. Let's see what's going on. That's whitetail. Let me get this set here, whitetail, and we're setting this up for whitetail, so we're gonna find out what's going on. I'm gonna bump this to the. Okay, let's see. Whitetail. She just posted it. She said. Okay, let's see where her posts are at. Okay, whitetail. Videos unwatched. Oh, shorts unwatched. Watch for you. Ready? Oh, that's different. Okay, we know the truth. Okay, video. She just posted this 2 days ago. Okay. So, whitetail, is that what you want us to see? Okay, we're gonna plan. Here we go. Make sure we got this bumping here. So there we go. Get out of studio mode. Minimize some stuff here. So, and we're gonna play. We're gonna play it for Know the Truth. We'll do the latest one, 212. Here we go.
Hello everyone, Whitetail Sarah again. I don't know why, for some reason, that video got cut off. But if you can see, call bank is annoying. It's very weird. Anyway, I'm gonna see if I can get any of these videos to upload tonight, because there's been several, and I can't get them to upload. Everybody, put your full armor of God on. Always, always. These demons are so... You hold everyone you love dearly. And I don't say that as a blank statement. I say that for real. I send to everyone I love prayers, blessings, love, and light. That's a big old cloud. And the camera's not doing justice, as I always say. Alright, everyone. It's quiet now. Prayers, love, and light. Whitetail 7 out for tonight. I love y'all. Good night.
Alright then. So, here it is. Yes, I hear you.
Most people have no clue that in 2023 the best way to make money on Amazon is...
Ms. Mace?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and good morning to our witnesses who are testifying.
Oh, shut up. I don't care about your witnesses or your UFO whistleblower crap, man. Bunch of horse crap stuff with these CBS, huh? And tell me there's 5 million subscribers from CBS still. They got 5 more million people need to be enlightened to these people here are all douchebags. So here's the truth, folks. Red, white, and blue lying, pants on fire group of inbred relatives, man, who've gone out of control, unchecked evil, and we're in the midst of it. Go to Hawaii and see. See? So, here it is. You know, there's some real truth. Huh? So, okay, Whitetail. So, let's see what else is going on here. We take a quick little peek here at Whitetail. What else? What else you got up here, Whitetail? So, you're clearing the house. Happy birthday to Sherry. Okay, well, we played it, and we know the truth. I'm glad you know the truth, lady, and I hope that you get to see and understand that all the mountains are melted buildings. So let's see how many videos does Sherry have. Videos? 52 videos Sherry has. Is that her name? How did I come up with a note, Sherry? I don't know. I don't even know where that came out. It just popped in my mouth. Maybe I seen something that said Sherry or something. I don't know where that come from. So here it is. Alright, please go back to the one that's almost 14. Alright, I'll do that for you. Let's see, almost 14. What, 14 minutes? Okay. What's the name of it? When it's almost 14 minutes, right? 14 minutes long? Or am I just wasting my time here? Oh, I must have scrolled past them. Just to be, I got stung by... Hey, you wanted just to be? I don't know what you're saying in that video, but I'll tell you what. I got stung by 4. Okay, almost 14. Which one? Oh, video of the moon? Alright, what is it labeled? What's it labeled? I'll go back and look something, see if I see something with the moon. Oh, there's a whole bunch with the moon, see? Oh, almost, yeah, it's 14. I was videoing the moon. Okay, here we go, folks. This is from, let's see, let's go to the about real quick. And it's introducing here, Whitetail 7. She joined on January 9th, 2007. She's been on YouTube for a while. She's only had 6,629 views. Well, we just had another one here, and we're going to go watch what she wants to say real quick. And I'm just all for that, because I'm not doing nothing about really meltology right now. A little bit, just describing some things, but afterwards we could talk about what everyone else thinks of the moon. Well, let's see what she has to say about the moon here. Here we go. "14 minutes. I'm going to go have a smoke. We'll let this play out."
You see this black box right here? Well, I'm going to show you something right now. Some people are concerned that they might have to go for a long period.
See ya.
Hello, everyone. Whitetail 7. Washington, Pennsylvania. Almost full. Tomorrow night be full. I hope everybody had a blessed day. Sorry, that wasn't me.
Alright, I'm going to take a phone with me till I go smoke, because I don't smoke in my bedroom.
Ice. It is so much more red with the naked eye. The camera's not picking it up at all.
Alright. You need to get a zoom. I've used a friend of mine's Samsung, it's real good, and then I used a P900 or 9000 or whatever they call it. And you could zoom right in and see little craters and shit, man. But which they aren't craters. They are craters, but they're a reflection of us. When the melt occurred, that's the image that you're seeing on the moon. That's my belief. When this earth was melted, and shadows that we call the moon cast that image of this, where we're trapped, and there's a greater earth around us. And that disk circles. The wheels in the sky keep turning. Okay, I'm listening. I'm going to go smoke. Everyone listen. I'm going to listen to it again, too. On my phone when I'm smoking. Sorry.
phone charging slowly? This is the fastest phone charger on the market.
There's a 90% chance your phone is already infected with this. There's a new groundbreaking discovery that's reversing planned obsolescence, and smartphone companies are trying their hardest to make it illegal in the US. Rather than spending $1,200 to $1,800 on a brand new smartphone every year, this $37 device is the best and most cost-effective way to turn your slow smartphone into a lightning-fast, handheld supercomputer that will last a lifetime. The gadget uses extremely advanced AI technology that overrides your smartphone's operating system, making any slow loading times completely disappear from your phone. The charger is equipped with revolutionary QC 3.0 technology, which is 4 times faster than traditional chargers, charging a depleted battery from 1% to 100% in just 11 minutes. Making one full charge unlock the true potential of the battery, allowing it to last up to 56 hours. This device distributes power-hungry apps like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc. to a more energy-efficient flow, tripling your device's performance and extending the battery life. What's interesting about this product is that it was developed by my team and I was actually present at the biggest smartphone company in the world when this planned obsolescence scandal was happening, though I had no clue this was going on. So if you've noticed your phone acting up after a software update, it's not your imagination. Planned obsolescence are pre-built downgrades that are actually disguised as software updates. The updates activate once a year, right before the newest models are set to release. They're essentially destroying your phone in hopes of you buying the new one coming out. A few other colleagues of mine agreed that this whole planned obsolescence thing was wrong, and they agreed to join me in trying to fight back against it. And I'm happy to say, we did it. We were able to figure out how to completely remove planned obsolescence from any smartphone using something we call Smart Deflag technology. We utilize this new technology in a charging device that is super easy to use. All you need to do is plug in this device, connect it to your smartphone, and let it do all the work. This device was recently featured on ABC, CBS, Fox, and more. We have already sold over 3 million units worldwide and are generating an incredible amount of positive reviews. Our team really want all the smartphone companies in the planned obsolescence scandal to suffer. So, we're offering 50% off on the remaining units in their warehouse. But smartphone companies are fighting back by trying to lobby against us by getting this device off the market. So, we're not sure if this device will be able to restock anytime soon. And if this device doesn't charge your phone to 100% in 11 minutes as promised, then my team will refund every single dollar back to you. No questions asked. That's right. Only today, you can try this breakthrough technology totally risk-free. Are you ready to try this device?
Just about everything inflating these days, you may wonder why Mint is deflating the price of Mint Unlimited from $30 a month to just $15 a month. Well, it's easy. We know a great price on a great product is better than one of those things, right? Does Big Wireless really believe these things actually work? So this one will never see the light of day. All right.
Alright, I'm back in my cave. So I still got, I'm going to turn this down over here and get reverb. Oh, sorry about that. A commercial again, these douchebags? Huh? They're listening too. I'm gonna dump a commercial in that crap. Are you monetized or something? No, you're not monetized. Tell them stop putting commercials on your shit. You don't endorse that crap, right? Anyway. So, how much more we got of this here? We got what? We're at 11 minutes played and she's got 15. So I'll play it all the way through. No towers around you? Well, where are you at? Where are you at there, Whitetail 7?
was something else there. I'm trying to get right. No, it's not picking it up. But there, I can see it. I literally am looking. Camera can't pick it up. Okay, another one news.
Excuse me.
Well, I wish I had a tripod to set this up on, but I don't. I'm almost falling asleep. So everybody, I send
Well, whatever it is there, whitetail, don't let it get to you. You know? I heard it. You heard it. Let's see what's going on in the chat. So yeah, that'll make you spin, brain. See, I even said it backwards. I didn't do that on purpose, man. See? Alright, well, we'll check some more of them out there, Whitetail. And, so that was some sounds that Whitetail wanted us to hear. So, there we go, Whitetail. We heard those things. I don't have an explanation for you. I try to find the rational things, and, you know, the whole world's a stage, and all kind of things are being propagated, and, you know, they talk about the Mandela effect and how it's real and how it's not real, and all these different things, and people believe so many different things, and, you know, I mean, like, you know, from the demonic world to there's reptilian people here, and all that, and you look at the Bible, and you look at the Bible, and it talks about it's going to be worse than the day of Noah in the end, and it sure looks like we're drawing that way, where these people are selling water, poisoning our waters, doing it here in Waterford just like they did in Flint. It was higher contents, and even their symbols are a little old with the water, to understand what happened in this realm, those in the know, see? And that's something that we need to, you know, address. You know, people who augment the weather should be held accountable for murder, and we should be locking them up today. NASA should be locked up, shut down organization, those people behind it locked up and held accountable for thousands and millions of murders that they committed with augmenting the weather, trying to feed us global warming. So they'll distract us with the gobbledygook of demons and warlords and convoluted history about who built the Great Wall of China and so forth. And in your cities are the melted pockets of survival. In every city and town you're in, you'll find the red bricks in the woods, in Pennsylvania, huh? Everywhere you'll see these glorious old world buildings. And where the more, you know, people of lesser stature had nice, badass red brick homes with energy inside them, electricity. Oh. Alright, Mickey Ray. Mickey Ray, dump a link into some sound here. I'll put a sound up, bro. Dump a link into the... Here, what we're going to do with Mickey Ray. We're going to... Let's see, what can we do? Here. Mickey Ray? What the hell is this doing that for? My stupid ass computer. Huh. I don't have nobody with a wrench. I'm going to give you a wrench there, Mickey Ray, and so you can put your own link up. Put a link up to them videos so I don't have to bother hunting down or re-rocking a link or so forth. So there you are. I don't have a moderator. Mickey Ray has been around a long time. I have a beef about making people moderators, but Mickey Ray's job, it's not even a job, it's just an ability. See, I say we all have the ability to moderate. We just remove that person from our chat, so we don't really have to have moderators. I think moderators are good. Like you find souls like Mickey Ray, and you put it out there, and so he could send a link. So send a link with some music, and there you're a moderator now, brother. So now we got Mickey Ray is now a standard moderator for my channel. Alright, Mickey, I hope you accept and drop us a link, bro. Because I think I would have another moderator in here. His name's Eli Buchanan. And I had a couple guys as moderators before, and I dumped them all because of something happened after another, and I would be in other people's chat and wouldn't see these people who are moderators in my own group that I'm blocked from. So it was really disappointing. You know. So anyway, so send us a link there, Mickey Ray. And so back to Whitehall. What were we talking about here? What was she talking about here? Okay. So anyway, well, thanks for sharing that. That was kind of interesting. I'll listen to a couple more, listen for the sounds. I have some software and so forth that can determine a lot of things. I'll run it by a couple AI bots and see what they determine it to be. And maybe we'll look at it for a minute. Only thing that links that to red bricks to me is when you show the moon. Many people don't understand what the moon is because we've been given a gobbledygook narrative from NASA about what the moon is, and that's insane what they tell you the moon is, and it's not 254,000 miles away, because that's another bullshit story. Just like how far the sun's away from you, and what the Milky Way is. The Milky Way is the tear in your veil. You know, that's where it was torn when it was spinning in the sky. We're in a toroidal field, okay? On a greater Earth. We're in a container with pressure systems. See? That's why, you know, hot and cold, you heat stuff up. So that's what's happening. These people give you this global warming bullshit while they're using electricity, plasma, all different things, smoke, fire, explosions to augment the weather and give you this global warming stuff, while they give you, respectively, douchebag reality actors for leaders. Your news are a bunch of actors. Your meteorologists will talk about new clouds. All your meteorologists today are dirtbags. We got one in Detroit, Channel 7. This dude's so dumb he plays with fireworks in front of his kids, celebrating a narrative lie, and takes his own eye out. See? Ants can tell you the weather better than a one-eyed meteorologist, let me tell you. There's no such thing as new clouds. See? So, anyway, where we at? Right here. So, meltology. This realm has been melted. I told a little story tonight about poison ivy. And poison ivy is a representation of the narrative lie that we've all been fed. That itches your hunger to have, to want, to need. To see things a particular way that you think, you know, just like the whole world with this flag waving stuff. You know, people rush to America and then they're going to wave a flag that they come from a torn country and wave it here. Well, we already have a flag that's convoluted and full of lies, and now you're going to bring your flag and fly that flag, and you can't see the truth that we live in a melted realm and all governments are one. So let the truth rain down on all of you, and all of those with earshot who have sense and want to really help in this realm. Let's point the finger at those who are giving us the conspiracy after conspiracy. We call them the CIA. You know, with your Obama groups, with your Osama. What's his name? Osama? Obama? Barry? He's the one. Huh? Oprah. Own network. New World Order backwards. See? Own. And she's owned. She's just a puppet, a slave, just like we all are to this realm of lies. You know? So break away, get in the woods, but don't lay down with the poison ivy. Just like don't lay down with that TV no more. See? Free yourself. The more we free ourselves, the more we can see, the more we can become creative, and more collectively we can all become one in regard to thinking in a little sense, at least, is my hope. Because it don't look like we can do that much anywhere, because they're so good at dividing people. Well, thank you. I just went back to the chat because when I'm using the software, I can't see the chat unless I have my phone. I have my phone on the table, or on my bed rather, because I have poison ivy and I can only sit a certain way. Yeah. Well, thanks there, Whitetail 7. It's a passion of mine, and I like being creative. I like that more so. I know that if we had teams, I wouldn't even want to be the one talking. I'd want to be the one creating the stuff in the sidelines and transitioning the video and so forth. Right, I hear you, Whitetail. We have so much to learn, and we can all learn it together. You know what I mean? In this Black Mirror, for how long? I don't know. That this too will be taken away, because in my mind's eye, you and I, and Mickey Ray, and Matt, and Desmond, and Spartan Red, Dean, Jerry DeCamp, you name it. We're all in this, and then sometimes some people get diverted and pick sides, or they're brought on board in this arena to disillusion the truth, to make it look bad. And they did that with my Sleeping Beauty Mountain. That's a good thing that we could probably do right now. You know what? Look, here's one that I've been wanting to do, and this is going to be a little long, I guess, right now. Let's see how long we've been streaming right now. Do I got it in me to go for a little bit longer? Yeah, we've only been doing an hour. I don't like to have them real long. People don't watch the whole thing through, but that's okay. For my records, I'll keep it, and I can always splice off of it and add it to something shorter and more concise. So what I would like to do, if for those who haven't seen it, it's my Sleeping Beauty melted building story. And we're not going to play the whole thing through, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to it and see if we can find it. Let me see here. No, we don't want notifications. We want to search. We'll search for Sleeping Beauty Mountain. I don't know what I named it. I might have to go. The search engine might not find that. Oh, I even spelled beauty wrong, my dumb ass. Because you don't want to peck a lot there. Yeah, just go to Sleeping Beauty Mountain. Here, search engine won't find it, and I spelled it wrong. And I'm smelling. Ain't that weird? I'm smelling brownies, man. That's a trip, man. We're gonna go to my channel real quick, and we'll go to the videos, and we'll try to find Sleeping Beauty Mountain. If it's on this one, I don't know if it's on this one or if it's on my Chief Joseph Black Mirror Walker. I don't know. We'll find out real quick. Let's see. Oh. These are all the videos I produced. Some are good, some are sucky, but I keep them all up, and it's a way of showing yourself growth in a time. There's Sleeping Beauty Mountain, right? Sleeping Lady Mountain, I named it. Okay, we had 35,000 views on that. I produced it a year ago. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to stop this for a second here and see if this is playing. No, it's not. Sorry, folks. I thought I had a screen share going. But nope, I didn't. Let me close some of this stuff down because it sucks up the resources. If I don't, we don't need the resources being sucked up while we're doing stuff here. So we close that guy up there. And come over here. I'm going to check this out, but before we check this out, what I would like to say is, right after I produced Sleeping Lady Rid of This, and it's crazy, that a video was produced and they say, oh, that debunks meltology because a guy digitally altered the stuff that I had about it. And I tell you, it makes no difference if you move stuff around. We don't have to think that it was a woman or anything other than it still was a building, a red brick building, and that's the point. They will do stuff like that to try to make the people in meltology in the red brick community look bad, or like we're uneducated or don't know what we're talking about, when we have minds and we have eyes and we see that they're liars and what they've told us is a big lie, deception about everything from space to science, you name it. So those are the Nazis, see, those who want you to not see your science, your NASA, and so forth. So we just play this through here for a little bit, so a certain point or something I want to key
Hello,
off on.
America. Hello, world. Hello, YouTube. Hello, red brick people. We're going to take a little walk in Sleeping Lady Mountain. Alright? Know that all the mountains are melted buildings. Don't matter which mountain you get on. But here's one. Sleeping woman, lady, mountain. So here's a red brick building. Check it out, man. Pretty wild. All the mountains are melted buildings. Hello, America. Hello, world. Hello, YouTube. Hello, red brick people. This is in Alaska. Alright? Now, this is a overhead view from Google Earth, or if you had a drone or was in an airplane. Alright? This is all red bricks. It looks like a sleeping woman. So, someone with red bricks built a sleeping woman. That is incredible. Call it what you will, but there it is, right there in your face. Okay? And it melted that way to give it an illusion like that and so forth. You can tell me whatever you want. Okay? That's the top of a building. They were genius architects, big, and that's colossal. That is amazing. And you see the dendrite lines from electricity. Electricity follows the least resistant path. Okay? And then water and snow and stuff follows those same lines that the electricity, the maybe plasmic, I don't know what, but I'll tell you what. In Psalm 46:6 it says this, and I'm going to read it for you folks. It says, "The heathen raged, the kingdoms were moved. He uttered his voice, the earth melted." There it is, 46:6. I know what happened. God melted this earth because he was...
Okay. So you see my belief. See, now we can go to we just touched down to we just grab a Russian web browser for a change instead of having Google. It's probably Google, they're all connected too, but it's, more regulated. It's probably still Google shit and everything, but it's, I don't know. I know that they're all one, and, but anyway. Okay, we're just gonna say, castles in mountains, right? And let's see what this sucker finds for us. Okay, so search for castles and mountains. Okay, we're going to open up just from the first one. Okay, the first one that we have here. So we open it up, and we're open. Let's take a look. We're capturing this. Okay, and what we're going to do, we're just going to straighten this up. let's see, we stretch it to the screen. So we gotta fix stuff, make it look right. Right? So we stretch it to the screen. And I'm gonna stretch it out more, going all that in there like that. So it looks a little prettier, right? So, you know, aesthetics, you know what I mean? Because we're gonna be looking here. So it won't be perfect. This is all on the fly. That's how most of my stuff's done, on the fly, because I think at best free floating, and that's how we should be, because you pull out, you know, I could script stuff and make myself sound like a super genius and stuff like that, using AI bots and so forth. You can do all this and script yourself, which many of these people do. You can hear that they're scripted, and some of them, that's why they don't have live videos, because it would really show you how really they're not so smart, and they're just there to trick you, you know, like NASA, gaslighting you. So we're looking here, we're just looking at the one right there, right? Whoops, let's get back to that one. Okay, we'll open that one up real quick. Okay, so we open it up so we can expand it just a little bit. This is just the first image we picked. Okay, so it's loading. It might take a second to load. So you can see behind you when it does load for you. Yeah, proof of giants hidden. Yeah, I believe that with all my heart there, Mickey Ray. They hid that, Smithsonian. There's evidence upon evidence that these dirtball pigeon peckers have did this to us too, with a group of people, you know. The cross has double-crossed us all, you know. So it won't let us expand it too much, will it? But it's enough expansion to see if we removed all these trees, this is more building and more buildings. Over here, buildings, brick lines. You know, remove all the trees, you see all this was building, all melted. This realm was red brick, freaking beautiful, laid out joint, man. And shit hit the fan with man warring and raging, and, you know, with technology way beyond what we have. But we can't see that because we're that dumbed down, you know. And these beautiful red brick buildings of the past are all here, just like in the word says, I'll leave you homes you didn't build. I'll leave you cities you didn't build. I'll leave you wells you didn't dig. Where? Everywhere. Here I'm showing you some of these homes. Homes, folks. Ka cells. Ka, where the soul resides. Pitala. Capitals. All your capitals in America. All your capitals around the world. You know. Look, more multiplication. So easy to see. You know, we'll dump this picture out and we'll open this one up. And I'll hone in on this one. And these are all real. These aren't just, you know, I'm not creating these like NASA with their CGI crap, with their imagery. This is a real picture of a melted building, and you call them mountains. And this castle is a pocket of survival of this castle. The rest didn't make it. Okay? And God said, I'll leave you homes. There's a home right there, folks. Really glorious one. We should all have castles. See? But we're tricked and dumbed down to what we're supposed to have. A group of people think they're supposed to have that. That they're elites. They're not. They're dirtbags. They call themselves noble, and they kill people and augment the weather and become rich while they give us pandemics. See? More truth. Everywhere in America there's a big dick driving around on a truck. A picture of a big dick driving around on a truck. See? They're all dickheads, folks. Look around. You see who's the richest guy around? He's got a big dick driving around in your neighborhood. And one of them people in that one of their vehicles on the news did some real sinister stuff. And how many are out there doing that? And what is a CIA operation? You know, he made all his money selling books when the internet was around and nobody was reading books, right? See, folks, the illusion the lie, gaslighting everybody. More melted buildings. More melted buildings. Pockets of survival amongst these melted buildings that we call mountains. No such thing as mountains. Man mounted up. God didn't like it. See? Well, that's a better explanation than geology gives us. That's a better explanation. So whatever you want to believe the explanation is, it melted. It could have been from tech. And who's to say that God can't use tech to melt this realm? His voice, a vibration. And break it down to layman's term of what it is. Not something, with all these fancy words to break down what a vibration is. Vibration is what you're hearing right now through a frequency that I'm sending through the airwaves. From Wi-Fi, how you're receiving it, the rulers of the air are allowing us to speak in the airwaves. For how long? Just like Whitetail 7 said, Hey, you're welcome for sharing your video. Things always interest me, and it just opens up other play for thoughts and so forth. And it gives me understanding of what other people are thinking about and experiencing while on this realm. So thank you, Whitetail 7 and Mickey Ray. Yep. And like Mickey Ray says, history is lies. Few truths available. Search and research truth. See? So, yeah. So we see it. We try to spread that word of what the truth is. I know one organization, Red Brick University with Dean Spartan Red, Derek. They're having a contest with you get the best picture of the melted realm and submit it somewhere, but I haven't read where that's at, and if it's just on Facebook, many won't be involved because we're banned from Facebook, and we don't want to return to Facebook because Facebook is garbage, as well as the same organization and people involved with YouTube, but it was just a little bit too much in Facebook, too much control, too much bunch of losers in charge, including their CEO and so forth, just reprobates, if you will. So I try to avoid the reprobates, and I'm sure YouTube is full of them, and the CEOs and so forth. We know that the CEO of YouTube is your vice president of the United States wearing a mask. So anyway, see the fake world we live in? They're all fake people. They're fake, and actors. Yep. And I challenge them. Come on this channel and prove otherwise. Bring the Vice President of the United States, Harris, and bring Susan from CEO YouTube, and we'll all have a meet together. Huh? It'll never happen because they're the same person. See how we got off track a little bit? But that's reality. And some people think that I'm under the Mandela effect and I'm on drugs or something because I smoke marijuana. No. I put it together. I use technology. YouTube told me I can't use facial recognition anymore. So IBM pulled out of the facial recognition game because it was ratting on them. It was ratting on all these actors that are portraying different entities to us, who they are, like Osama, Barry, Obama, Kavanaugh. Bletchley Ford and Kavanaugh are the same person. Come on there, Kavanaugh, Supreme Court Justice, supposed to be the leader of law and a judge, when you're a liar and a fraud. Come on the Red Bricks channel and debate us. Bring Betsy Ford and we'll show you that it's you. Because you can't bring Betsy Ford, dude. It's you. You are the drag queen, reprobate, skull and bone loser, and you've been discovered by many. And I thank all you YouTubers for helping to show me the light of who Kavanaugh is and the technology that I've learned from this platform in the Black Mirror. I went from a derelict drunk that was imprisoned to intelligent human being after I left the poisons alone to see the lie that you cast upon us. May those prison walls get all you people who've hid this from us, and may that be where you reside forever, in a melted building by yourself with your lies. That'd be hell, wouldn't it, folks? Huh? Anyway, I don't even wish that for them douchebags, but you know what I mean. It's such a travesty to see what they've done to us, and how divided this world is, and all this beauty around us, and how it could be, and how we could strive towards having nobody homeless, for one, and we could all be fed and heated and clothed and think, and perhaps we'll create something great for everybody. See? But no. So stop waving your flags. No, look on the castle wall. Got a flag again. Always got to have a flag. A flag. This is mine. This is mine. There's some CGI stuff that they'll throw in there. But who knows what was in the past in the sky? We don't know. You know, they create so much CGI crap. And even the reality stuff, they give us the CGI inputs of eons of time and all this other bullshit. Yeah. Joan Jett, the original singer of I Love, one and the same. Well, I didn't know that, but I wouldn't doubt that. Okay, well, yeah, anyway, see, I just get rambling on, and that's not what I wanted to do. So, anyway, it's been pretty long, and I want to thank Whitetail 7 for showing up, Mickey Ray for showing up, Solid Rock, always good to see you. I put Solid Rock in my prayers with his son. He's raising his son, and it's just good, you know, and just sending good vibrations, whatever you believe in, you know, as far as spiritual or wise. You know, I care, but at the same time, in what I believe, I just send good blessings to everybody all the time. I always say, love your neighbor like you love yourself. And I mean that, you know what I mean? Sometimes I don't love my neighbor like I love myself, because some of my neighbors are real jerks. But I still, you know, I don't go out of my way to do nothing to them and so forth, or even speak back to them in a negative way anymore, which they should, but sometimes, I don't know. It bothers you, and sometimes you say the things you don't want to say, and I try to refrain from that too. You know that old saying, if you don't have nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. But that's why I'm telling you the good news, truth about all the mountains are melted buildings. So, I'm a melted building believer, you know. Thank you, dude. Yeah, I'm going to close up the shop now tonight. I got to take somebody to pay their taxes tomorrow, so I got to go spend money to live. You got to pay taxes to live, you know, so you got to go pay your taxes or they take your house away. Them rotten-ass people, man. Huh? All our government officials should be welded in cells. That's what I think. Huh? I mean welded tight in a cell, in a drum. You know, like, so yeah, they put it on in our face and everything. So I'm gonna head out of here. So peace to everybody. How are we gonna exit here? I'm gonna say later. Love your neighbor like you love yourself. Thanks for showing up, everybody. Peace, Robert. Take good care of that beautiful, handsome son of yours. It's raining here. We started this by saying I'm a melted building believer, and we're going to end this by saying I am a melted building believer. Red brick soul.